Turn coming up again. We do have traffic in front of us, and man, this FSD Beta is aggressive. A Jeep was coming, but it definitely took it. That is pretty assertive, and I like it. And it looks like easily, very confidently, it's like, nope, I'm doing the U-turn right out of the circle. Never have I seen that before with any of the FSD Betas. It's always stopped or done the take control, take over immediately. So really awesome to see that. Hey everyone, Will from Electric back again with another video, and today we are running the newest software. This is 2023.44.30.8, and that is still FSD Beta version 11.4.9. Let's jump right into a test. I have a couple destinations in here set. The car is not on right now, so what I need to do is put my foot on the brake. The car will turn on, I can put it into drive, and then typically it will pull away from the curb. It looks like I need to push the accelerator a little bit, and then now I can engage autopilot here. I'll make that full screen for you guys. It is pulling away from the curb, doing a pretty good job here. There are a couple pedestrians here, but it looks like it's going to go right past this car. There's a lady crossing the street here in front of us, and it does do a good job slowing down, and she turned blue, indicating to us, the driver, that we are yielding to her. Some braking right there for what looked like a truck. And now it does make the left turn. Now, interesting that the navigation didn't bypass this area. You can see there's like a school here in front of us where there's a ton of traffic. So we do have a four-way stop. And we are gonna go straight, or I'm sorry, we're gonna turn right at this four-way stop here. Probably because the traffic is only on the other side of the street, it didn't route us through here. Okay, it's almost our turn. You can see it's already yielding to that blue car, or it's trying to think about who it's gonna yield to, but just look at this display. You can see just how many cars that it's able to see from these cameras around the car. So this is the 2023 Model Y vision only. So it is going to indicate here on the center display who it's yielding to. Now it does appear to be our turn. And so this van's gonna go, and now the Tesla is going to creep forward. Nothing done by me, although I was covering the accelerator, but nothing needed to happen, and pretty good there at a busy four-way stop. It's almost our turn here. We're gonna stop completely, of course, and then we're going to creep forward for visibility. There's currently no traffic here, and it does a great job. Excellent right turn there. I've also noticed that the steering wheel nag is a lot less versus the last software update, so I wonder if that is one of the minor releases. Right turn signal came on, and as you can see, it's almost illuminating that bike lane over there, so it almost wanted to transition into the wrong lane. So we are going to come to a full stop again here, and then it's going to creep forward. We do have our own lane here, and it is currently clear, and then the cross traffic did stop. Okay, so it did turn onto this highway in the correct lane, and now it needs to merge over at this next traffic light, which it is doing. So really good to see that getting over really quickly. The previous software version, this FSD Beta, still 11.4.9, and all the 11 versions have really delayed the getting over. The video I just posted the other day showed a last second right turn, so that was definitely not what we want to see. Slowing down here, we do have a yield, no oncoming traffic, so it can cruise right through. It does slow down pretty significantly before it does cruise through. It slowed down a little bit more than I would have as a human driver. Changing lanes here from the left to the right, pretty smooth there. Now coming up to this roundabout here, we are going to take the first exit, so it is in the correct lane, which this one kind of avoids the roundabout and just merges directly right. We should carry straight through. We have our own lane, Now the left turn signal should come on as it merges back over, but there is nobody. The speed limit did drop to 15 miles per hour around that roundabout, so that's why you saw the significant slowdown from the Tesla. It is choosing the correct path here around that left turn lane. Excellent job by the FSD Beta. Making a left turn here, slowing down appropriately, getting into this left lane, and ridiculously smooth. I am so far really impressed with this version 11. Another left turn coming up here. Very smooth left turn on these residential streets. A roundabout here, or a cul-de-sac here, rather. So it's interesting what it's going to do here. So it looks like it's attempting to pull up to the side. The destination I had set was this park right in front of us. And so it looks like navigation autopilot's ending in 25 feet. So I haven't done anything yet. So it's still showing us, typically when it reaches the destination, it says press accelerator pedal to continue. So haven't done anything yet. It looks like it's a little bit stuck here. I've never seen the FSD Beta in a cul-de-sac, like where it's a circle here with houses. I've never seen it complete the circle. So what I'm going to do is press the accelerator pedal just to see if it can creep forward. And it looks like it's getting a little bit stuck there. It is figuring it out. It almost thinks something is there, like a trash can or something. Autopilot ending in 25 feet. Now it's creeping on its own here. There is people in front of us. It is going to stop. Okay, so we have reached this destination, but it still says 25 feet. Now it turns the left blinker on. If I go to the nav, okay, so it only gives me the option to end trip. So it looks like it's on the same part of the navigation. So there is no way to jump to. You can see where this gray line goes off. So left blinker is still on. We're kind of stuck here. I'm going to press the accelerator again. And it looks like it is going to now do another loop, which would be pretty cool. Apply a slight steering force. Seeing significant sunlight. So I'm sure that the vision is limited because I know mine is. And it makes a right turn. So I'm looking at the map because I'm unclear if it's trying to go to the same park or not. And it looks like it is. So we're just going to continue on with the test. So it's stopping and it looks like it wants to turn left here. We do have oncoming traffic coming from the left. It's creeping. It does see the car coming from our left. That car makes a left turn, but we do have another car coming from the right now, two other cars, and it does see both of them, which is insane to me, that angle, how it's able to see both. This car is making this left turn in front of us, and it's doing an excellent job at this visual or virtual wall here, stopping and, you know, just, I'm so impressed with how patient this is being. That's really impressive. So it is going straight, so it looks like in 400 feet, we're gonna make a left. Back there, I did think we were turning left. So we are turning right now. So it looks like it went straight across. Is a little bit confused. Stepping really far back from the stop sign. You can see the stop sign is about 12 feet in front of us. Now it's creeping and then going to make a really smooth right turn. A couple parked cars that it is routing around right here. Another stop sign. Let's see if it stops at the appropriate distance. And it does. Now creeping for visibility. There's absolutely no cars. And making that left turn. Getting really close to that parked car there. I was definitely gripping the steering wheel a little bit, but no disengagement necessary. Now coming up to the stop sign again, and we are going to make a right turn. Pretty harsh there on braking, making sure it comes to a zero, like a full stop, and making a pretty smooth right turn. Now, if this left turn looks familiar, that's because we basically did a circle. That car is turning left, and it does recognize that it's turning left, and it does make the left turn in front. So we are going to come up here and at this next intersection, make a left turn. So that truck was pulling out. It was slightly blue for just a half second before it turned back to a gray color, indicating that we are not yielding to that car any longer. So coming up here, we do have that circle roundabout again. It'll be interesting to see if it does anything different. It's coming up to that same destination, although it should have marked that we missed it. A little bit jerky there. It's almost like setting itself up for a U-turn here. Creeping, still creeping now through the spot, and does come to the same exact spot. So same exact spot, same exact location, which is pretty close. I did select this park as our destination point. So what I'm going to do differently this time is I'm going to disengage. Autopilot reached destination. So now that I disengage, it looks like it did jump to our other destination here. So now that I'm here and I did push the accelerator just a little bit, you can see that we're navigating now to a different park. So I'm going to do single pull to engage the autopilot. And it looks like easily, very confidently, it's like, nope, I'm doing the U-turn right out of the circle. Never have I seen that before with any of the FSD betas. It's always stopped or done the take control, take over immediately. So really awesome to see that. It is going quite slow here. It's 12 is set to the max. I have to imagine that it's because of the sunlight there. Although now it's still 12. So the sunlight is no longer blocking the cameras. It does stop again about 12-15 feet back from the actual stop sign, or where I as the human driver would stop. Creep forward, no cars, and it is making that smooth right turn. So again, no idea why it's set to 12 max. I'm gonna go ahead and press this. Okay, so that does go up to what we have. So it says speed limit is limited because of this road type, so it knocked me down to the 25 miles an hour. So here's our turn coming up again. We do have traffic in front of us, and man, this FSD Beta is aggressive. A Jeep was coming, but it definitely took it. That is pretty assertive, and I like it. It was definitely very well thought out, and something that I would have done as a human driver. Getting blinded by the sun here in a couple spots. We are coming up to a school zone, which it will not read the sign, so I am going to manually slow it down. Again, the FSD Beta will not read when the school zone sign is flashing, so I'm going to manually slow it down to the 20 miles an hour. That is the law when the lights are flashing. So we are getting blinded by the sun here, but it doesn't look like the FSD Beta is having any issues with the sun directly at especially this front camera, which is primarily used to drive the car forward. So we are heading straight through. This car did turn blue for a hot second. Now we got some braking, and this car is coming up behind us. Not sure why there was some braking there. So now we're about to end the school zone, so I can go ahead and just tap this speed limit sign, and it's going to go ahead and continue up. Okay, so as you can see here, it looks like because I didn't hit continue trip, it's not following the navigation at all, and so we're making a right turn, so I have to hit continue trip before it will calculate the route. It does do a nice job there making the right turn, so I think that is definitely my bad because I didn't hit continue trip, although I wish it would just kind of automatically continue the trip if I have multiple destinations set. So it is making a right turn here, making a slight U-turn, pulling into this parking lot, slowing down significantly there, and then making what is essentially a U-turn seem effortless by the FSD Beta. Coming through this parking lot here, heading straight before at this stop sign we're going to turn left. Again, the sun is definitely blinding me, but the FSD Beta seems to have no issue with this direct sun right at the front camera. Creeping for visibility, there's absolutely no cars, and it makes the smooth left turn. I know I say it in almost all of my videos, but if you're still watching this, I really appreciate it. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. That's the best way to support this channel. So coming up to the stop sign here, and we are going to make a left turn. I'm gonna go ahead and make that full screen for you guys. We have one car coming. It is creeping for visibility. It is a Model S. It is creeping pretty close. No cars to the right, and it is clear to go, and the FSD Beta does go. It chooses the left lane here, which is great because we are going straight through this this spot here. We're gonna go past the school zone again, so you guys can probably see out of the camera right now, school speed limit 20 miles an hour. So we are gonna slow down to that 20, and I'm gonna set the speed accordingly. So hopefully in the version 12, it's able to start reading some signs like that with the neural net that is in the car. Okay, in about 200 feet, we're turning right. You can see end school zone here. So I'm gonna tap that speed limit sign right there, and it is going to make a smooth right turn. Tapping that speed limit sign will bring you back up to your normal speed if you've adjusted it. Another 200 feet, we're making a left turn. It is transitioning smoothly into this left lane. An oncoming truck, but it's not in our way, and does make it coming close up behind this parked car here. I would have liked to see it take that left turn a little bit tighter. And now approaching the stop sign. Again, our destination is right in front of us. It does come to a complete stop here, and then creeps forward. It is going to make a right turn. Although it says Autopilot is ending in about 50 feet. It's yielding to this car, which is turning. So the FSD Beta should go, but it's just kind of stuck. I think we're kind of stuck in that, we're at our destination kind of point. There is no way for me to continue the trip right now. So if I push the accelerator, then it will make the right turn. Thankfully, there's limited cars around me right now, and then it's going to end. So right now we're here at this monkey park. So I think what I have to do is disengage, press the accelerator, drive forward a little bit, and now I get the continue trip. So that might be something that Tesla needs to adjust on the maps, where if you're at your destination, you're able to hit continue trip without disengaging. Although I think other than me testing, it's not necessary to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna hit continue trip so we don't end up like we did last time. You can see that it automatically routed us around. I am in drive, and I'm gonna do a single pull to engage the autopilot. It's making a left turn to kind of come back into the road since I was closer to the curb. Full stop here, now creeping, absolutely no cars around us. And it does go. Another stop sign here. Again, this is a lot of residential testing. Full stop at the stop sign, actually. There's definitely a lot of variance. I wonder if it has to do with where the cross street is. I've noticed that it's pretty consistent with where the cross street is versus the stop sign. Again, the sun is super blinding this early in the morning, straight at the camera, but it seems like the FSD Beta has no problem, although my vision is definitely limited when we are facing the sun. A slight kind of right turn into a left turn, and very smooth here. Getting a little close to some of these parked cars for my liking, but it's not hitting them, so I guess it's okay. Coming up to this stop sign, we are going to make a left. Limited to no cross traffic. Full stop, basically at the stop sign. Creeping forward now, still no traffic. The FSD Beta can go. Creeping for visibility. Again, the sun is right in my eyes, but the FSD Beta is having no issues, which is great to see. I know in previous software that I have tested, the sun would definitely give problems to the Autopilot or the FSD Beta. Transitioning over to the right lane now, super smooth. Coming up to another stop, we're gonna make a right turn. Full stop here, should creep forward. No cars coming, and it does go. Great execution. So we are coming up here to a sign. Again, the flashing school sign is visible on the center display, although it is not adjusting the speed accordingly. So I'm going to slow it down to the school speed limit sign. Big stop sign here, big four-way stop. Full stop, it is our turn, and now it can go. Should be making a right turn here. And very smooth. So overall, I'm impressed with this new update. It's definitely better than the last one. I can see why this was minor fixes and improvements. I think one of the biggest things that I've noticed is the lack of nag. So there's definitely limited steering wheel nag versus just the last software update. If you haven't watched that video, I'll try to put a card up here for you guys to watch that. It is definitely noticeable in terms of the frequency of updates. It is full stopping here before it does continue, now yielding to this person walking across the street. But you can just see how awesome it is. I am going to push the accelerator just a little bit, and it should yield to these pedestrians walking across. Now it looks like it's going to go around them. But I'm going to go ahead and disengage here, end the test. Thank you all for watching this. I really hope you got value out of this. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. That definitely helps the YouTube algorithm. Share this video more with more people. And with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.